Hi, everybody. Welcome to Elyria. Elyria Catholic High School, the venue tonight. Division 5 regional title for the girls. All that's on the line is a trip to Dayton and the Final Four next week. Norwayne, Chippewa, round 3 tonight here on Worcester Radio. Along with Ron Hamilton, I'm Mike Breckenridge. Dale Mosier in studio. And Ron, I don't think anybody's surprised that these two league rivals meeting up in this game for the right to go to the state tournament. When you saw the brackets, when you saw the division, it was really what was expected.
Well, it's what we talked about 2 weeks ago in the regular season finale that these two teams played at Chippewa. Everyone there, us included, expect a third meeting. Here we are, our biggest stage that you could possibly get. One of these teams heading to Dayton.
Last year, they split. There was more of a competitive, balance between the two. Norwayne has taken a step up after their great run to the state championship last year. And the Cats have got the better of Chippewa the first two meetings, including a dominating win just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, credit to Jake Schaup and his crew. We knew they were going to be good after last year's historic run to the state title game. Bullseye on their back all year, and they've answered 23-2. And you mentioned the two meetings with Chippewa, not really close. They played way back in early December, won by 8, and then the regular season finale really wasn't close. It was a 15-point game, 58-43, that Norwayne, after about the first 2 minutes, dominated the rest of the way.
So, can you beat someone 3 in a row? But basically, what does Chippewa have to do different to get over that hump tonight?
Well, I think the first thing is, you've got to shoot the ball better than what you did in the last meeting, and they've got to find a way to handle Norwayne's size. Norwayne out-rebounded them in their last game 38-18. Hannah Freilich, the 6'1 sophomore, had 18 rebounds of her own. They simply dominated inside. Chippewa was one and done almost on every possession. They've got to find a way to get some offensive rebounds if they're not hitting their shots.
Norwayne looking for their second consecutive trip to the Final Four. Chippewa looking for number 5. The winner would play next Friday night in Dayton. We had a chance to speak to each coach a short time ago. We'll take our opening break, come back to Elyria, hear the coach's comments right after this.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester. At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served the area. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by 406 North Erie Street in Massillon or find us online at homeapplianceco.net.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Orville's Malachi Gray. Malachi scored 21 points and had 12 rebounds in a 75-64 sectional championship win over West Geauga. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to area teams in the tournament.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Chippewa basketball coach Katie Miller ahead of the ball game tonight. Coach, regional title game, anxious, nervous, excited. Great chance tonight for your ball club.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. Of course, Norwayne is a very well-known opponent. They've got a phenomenal team. It's going to take a lot for us tonight, but we're excited to get another opportunity to play them.
And it is I guess no one's surprised that these two teams are here. You kind of thought, okay, if we take care of business, they'll probably do the same. It just is unusual at this point. You've been in these types of games before. This is kind of, this is not the norm where you see a league opponent that you see like every day.
Yeah, with the new divisions, this is kind of in the super districts. It's a good thing that we got an opportunity to not see each other till this point. Of course, we felt like we had a tough path to get here, and our kids did a good job of getting to this point. And we had to beat a lot of good teams to get here, so we're just hoping that we can beat one more really, really good team tonight.
The second meeting is still kind of fresh because it was the last game of the regular season. So you can revisit that one, I think, a little more quickly. What are some of the things you want to change, do different, or just, execute tonight?
Yeah, we have to make sure we control the tempo and rebounding. That's been a key all season for any team that has played them, and of course for every time we've played them. They've got kids that crash the boards really well, and we have to make a priority to rebound the basketball tonight. If we can consistently rebound the ball, limit their opportunities, we can keep this game close and it'll become a winnable game.
I know that you had mentioned you would like to maybe get a little bit more off your defense too, really make them work as they get into the half court.
Yeah, it's going to be important that we control the tempo and make others maybe run their offenses, not let Ava Mabel control everything. Her and DeMassimo do a great job of distributing, and then Freilich is just there always. We actually talked about that when we yell, "Where's there?" She's always on that block somewhere. So, we're going to have to control tempo, defensively mix it up a little bit on them, show them some different things, and hope that it works out for us.
All right, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, and Gary's drive-thru in Orrville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
Regional final, Chippewa and Norwayne, talking now with Norwayne coach Jake Schaup. Coach, first off, congratulations. Back here on the same floor, Elyria Catholic, trying to do the same thing you did a year ago and put your ticket to Dayton. Regardless of what the expectations were or who you had coming back, it's always special to be here at knocking on the door to a state Final Four appearance.
Yeah, thanks. It's definitely a blessing to be here. All glory to God for the opportunity for this team. He's done a lot of great things with this group, and really just a special group of girls. I think they've bought in completely to what we're trying to do as a unit, whether that be over the off season and all the work we put in then, but also during this grind of a season when we're playing a tough schedule and there's games sometimes that don't go our way, but we find ways to get stuff out. It's been fun, and it's been just a great group of girls to work with.
Coach, you talk about the strength of schedule. Wayne County Athletic League, 3 teams playing for a trip to state, almost 4. A lot of times we talk about strength of schedule outside of the conference, but just talk about the meat grinder in conference that prepared you for the tournament run.
Yeah, this league is a grind. All kudos to Chippewa and Smithville and Waynedale had a great game the other night as well. But just it's like you said, a meat grinder of a league where you're going to play somebody good every week. And so what a challenge it's been. But at the same time, I think that challenge prepares our girls for games like this.
Well, Coach, we got an all Wayne County Athletic League matchup tonight. I'm sure on the other end, Coach Miller's trying to figure out a way to beat you guys. On your end, you always hear the old adage, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. You're trying to do it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all we've been hearing, and that's all we heard last year going into that 3rd game with them as well. And they're a good team. But, I think if we stick to our style of basketball, we stick to doing the things that got us here in the first place, rebounding the ball consistently and getting good high percentage shots offensively and taking care of the ball, I think our girls are ready for this.
Well, Coach, I feel like we're at the Academy Awards and we're getting played off the stage by AC/DC, so I'll let you go. Congratulations again. Good luck.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
Tip-off, Norwayne Chippewa round 3 tonight here at Elyria Catholic. For Chippewa, Ron, we mentioned rebounding. It's so important, but especially against Norwayne, who's a great rebounding team. But it's not just alone. Other couple of keys. When we saw them a couple of weeks ago, they came out hot shooting the basketball and then went ice cold. That's got to change. And they're always a team going back pre-Katie Miller did any shot. Got so much off their defense.
Yeah, Lady Chip basketball, pressuring the basketball, forcing turnovers, easy buckets in transition. It's always been what Chippewa's done. You're right, they need to do that tonight.
Your better players got to play big. Chippewa has veterans all over the floor, including, their 3 bigs, 2 of which are in double figures, the Regan girls and Delaney Marshall.
Well, Delaney Marshall, the leader, 5'7" junior, averaging 15 points per game. And then you talk about the 2 Regans. The junior Bree at 5'9", averaging 7 points per game, 5 rebounds. And then Era Regan, the senior, at 5'8", averaging 12 points per game. Those 3 really need to lead the way if Chippewa's going to be a victorious win here tonight.
Norwayne's got big-time players, too. They got the player of the league, the player of the district, the All-Ohioan, and that's Ava Maybaugh, but not alone. It is a consummate group for the Bobcats.
Well, it's just such a matchup problem when you talk about their size. We mentioned Hannah Freilich, the 6'1 sophomore. You've got Maybaugh, who goes 5'11, and then you got Ali DeMassimo at 5'9. That's hard to match up against for anybody.
It seems like they all know their roles. The other night, Madison Rupp hit 6 threes. She helps. McKenna Hayden's the defender. Courtney Klein, the distributor, and the defender. Everybody really knows what they're doing, and I don't think you would reinvent the wheel if you're Norwayne.
No, I don't.
You just play the way you normally do.
Yeah, I think so. And you mentioned Rupp with the 6 threes, but if you're Norwayne, you don't settle. You've got a size advantage. They're at their best when they're attacking inside, whether it's Maybaugh or Freilich. That's what they need to do.
And to your point, they shoot only 13 3-point attempts a game. They don't chuck, and that's very rare for boys or girls.
Yeah, I mean, anymore, everybody's chucking threes left and right. They don't. They stick to their game plan, and it's worked well over the last 2 seasons trying to get back to state in consecutive years.
Norwayne Chippewa about ready to go again here at Elyria Cath. Final pregame break. Welcome back. Opening lineups and the tip in this girls' regional in Division 5 right after this.
Troyer's Trailed Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trailed Bologna since 1912.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Well, back here at Elyria Catholic, Wayne County has made its way north for this girls' regional final with Division 5. Norwayne Chippewa tonight. Ron's got a look at the starting fives.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Starting lineups are brought to you tonight by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Hobron works with multiple insurance companies to get you in the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobronInsurance.com. We'll start with Norwayne, the visiting team here tonight under Jake Schaub, 23-2 coming into tonight's matchup, and they'll start this way. 5'7" senior Madison Rupp comes in averaging 4 points per game. 5'11" senior Ava Maybaugh averaging a team-high 14 points and 6 rebounds per game. 5'9" senior Ali DeMassimo, another starter at 13 points and 5 rebounds per game. 5'7" sophomore Courtney Klein averaging 9 points and 3 steals per contest. And then inside, 6'1" sophomore Hannah Freilich, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals per ball game. Meanwhile, for the home team, Chippewa, under head coach Katie Miller, 18-8 are the Lady Chips, and they'll start this way. 5'7" junior Lucy Goodrich, averaging 5 points per game. At 6 points and 7 rebounds per ball game is 5'9" junior Myra Lewis. 5'9" junior Bree Regan, another starter. She comes in averaging 7 points, 5 rebounds, and a block per ball game. 5'8" senior Era Regan, averaging 12 points and 2 steals. And rounding out the Chippewa starting 5, leading scorer, 5'7" junior Delaney Marshall, averaging 15 points and 4 rebounds per ball game. Starting lineups brought to you again here tonight by Hobrin Insurance.
Well, we're the only game in town. A lot of activities happening tomorrow. No less than 6 area boys games involving district titles and another girls regional. Smithville will meet Kenton Central Catholic tomorrow afternoon, 4:30. And we'll have that one for you from Lake. And then throughout the day, there's 3 afternoon boys district title games and 3 tomorrow night. And then the order really thins out with the boys regionals next week. And we'll see how many teams we have to date in either 1 or 2 next weekend.
Well, it's one of those things you start taking a look back and you almost reserve a spot for Wayne County Athletic League teams at state when you're talking girls, to say nothing of what Smithville and Chippewa have done over the years. But even just recently, Waynedale 21-22. Chippewa, of course, in Denny Schrock's final year, state runners-up in 23. Norwayne, state runners-up last year. And as you just mentioned, it's either 1 or 2 Wayne County Athletic League teams going to Dayton this year.
I mean, you're thinking about when these 2 teams play the last couple of weeks and the matchups. What's lost, of course, is they met in the regional semifinals last year on this floor. And that was a tight ball game. 42-38 Norwayne pulled away, and then Norwayne wound up beating Kenton South 2 nights later for the regional title. But it'll be a tough task. We don't even know where that game is because there are 2 divisions in the girls, divisions 2 and 5, that we don't even know where it's going to be played. It's either going to be at Wright State or at Vandalia Butler High School. One division's going there. We'll learn that this weekend. But we do know it'll be Friday night, either 5, 6, 7 sometime. And I don't think either team cares. They just want a chance.
Well, yeah, as you just mentioned, more often than not, whatever sport you're talking about, if not an actual buzzsaw, you're going to run into a big-time challenge at some point. But as you said, you just won a regional title here tonight. Celebrate and get ready for Dayton.
In Division 5, like the boys, when you look at it, it's loaded for the girls as well. I looked at the top half of the bracket: Afrocentric, Ottawa Glandorf, and Fairland. Fairland, by the way, split this year in the same league with Portsmouth. 2 of those teams are going to knock each other out. So, and we've seen with the boys, you move up a notch, 6 to 5, it really gets much, much more difficult. But to this point, it was thin because of the 7 divisions. Now it gets a little bit hairy.
Yeah, you're right. Neither one of these teams really has been challenged up to this point outside of Chippewa's last game against Crestview. Norwayne's won its 4 tournament games by an average score of 69-23. Chippewa's won its 4 games by a score of 52-30. But you're right, it gets tight from here on out.
Norwayne, bottom of the bracket, that means they're the road teams with the road scarlet uniforms, white numbers and letters, gray trim. Chippewa's in the home whites with a navy blue trimmed in black. Round number 3 between the Cats and the Chips. Ready to go here tonight. Regional title game. Good crowd filling into Elyria Catholic. Ball in the air, tap controlled by Norwayne. And here we go. Chippewa normally straight man, and that's what they open up with up top. DeMassimo, the basketball, checked high by Goodrich. Flip it on the left side to Klein. Klein turns, looks inside. Top of the key, Maybaugh. Maybaugh, who's checked there by Bree Regan. Drives, dumped it in, good pass. And Freilich got fouled going to the basket. A lot of high-low activity between those 2 all night. And that's something that Chippewa has got to deal with. Not on the shot. It was on the, or actually I think it was on the shot. They're going to put Freilich on the line, trying to get the opening hoop of the night. Ron, we talked about her 2 weeks ago. Chippewa had no answer for the 6'1 sophomore.
13 points, 18 rebounds, and 2 blocks in the regular season finale.
Free throw up and in. End of the ball game, the Illusion screen printing player of the game. Downtown Worcester and online, they make your illusion a reality. Freilich, second one off the rim, and the rebound Maybaugh. Steadies, turns back up, and no good. And the rebound Lewis, but threw it into the sideline, and Klein recovers. DeMassimo's 3, good. Just like that, 4-0, Norwayne. And again, starting with the offensive rebound. Bree Regan into the forecourt, high in the left to Marshall. Marshall, the basketball up top to Lewis. Lewis had a great game, had 14 rebounds herself in the semifinal win. Ari Regan down low, Marshall cutting inside, got trapped in the hole, threw it away. On the steal, Maybaugh down the floor to the right. Hesitation to the hole, up and good. 6-0 Norwayne. We're a minute in. Back the other way comes Bree Regan. Regan up top, over to the left, reversing, high on the right. Goodrich to Era Regan. Top of the horn now, Lewis. Lewis looks on the left, picked it up, and sideline pass deflected out of bounds by Klein. First time second meeting actually a couple of weeks ago. It was tight. It was a shootout first quarter, and then Norwayne ran away in the second. Cats trying to put their foot on the gas in the opening minutes of this one, up 6-0. Marshall up top, reverses, and a great bounce down low, but Lewis wasn't ready for it. And it went by her and out of bounds for a Chippewa turnover.
Opening minute and a half of the ball game, Chippewa 3 turnovers. They've yet to attempt a shot. Norwayne, meanwhile, outside of that 3 by DeMassimo, attacking inside like we thought they might.
And here comes that full court press. It's knocked loose and an early steal. DeMassimo's pass intercepted. Marshall missed the shot into the corner. She got her own rebound. Tried to bounce it off of Klein, but was on the end line, which he did so. And it goes back over to Norwayne. So the Bobcats only average 13 turnovers a game, but really don't face any pressure during the year outside of Chippewa. They'll get some from here on out. Maybaugh on the backcourt, lobs timeline, stolen away. Down the floor, Era Regan to the hole, hooked it up and got fouled. So they put the press on twice. Chippewa gets 2 steals, and now to the line to try and score.
Well, it's what we've seen Chippewa do so well over the years, and that's forced turnovers. Didn't get the shot, but at the line, trying to get on the board here tonight, down 6 early.
Not a whole lot of difference between Bree Regan and Era Regan when you look at them, except Era Rees that has that huge black brace on her right knee after surgery. First free throw up and in. 78%er from the line is Chippewa's best. 6-1 Norwayne just underway. Second foul shot in and out. And the rebound Freilich. Maybaugh in the backcourt will bring it up the timeline into the forecourt on the left. Angles to the middle of the floor. Drives right to the hole. The layup is good. And again, getting to the rim easily. Her second hoop. It's 8-1 Norwayne. We're 2 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, that just looked too easy. Basketball
up top. And Era Regan with it. Left hand bounced right off her shin, I believe, and out of bounds. Another Chippewa turnover. Kilbuck Savings Bank open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. Madison Rupp in the ball game for the first time for Norwayne. Here's the 2-2-1. Maybaugh in the backcourt to DeMassimo. Across the timeline, middle of the floor. Check by Marshall. 5:35 in the first. It's 8-1 Norwayne. Klein high on the right side of the basketball. Maybaugh up top, dropped it into Freilich, who turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound tipped and controlled by Lewis. Myra Lewis the ball into the forecourt to Marshall. Marshall skipped it cross court. And Bree Regan back to Marshall on the right. Marshall put it on the deck. And Era Regan comes to get it. Goodrich on the left wing. And back out front Lewis. Chippewa from the field, 37%, 28% on threes. Era Regan up top with the basketball, high on the left. And basketball to Emmy Donnelly, who's checked in. Donnelly on the wing to Marshall. Marshall pivots at the foul line, right wing. Off to Regan. Bree Regan holds, left sideline, bad pass. Threw it right over Donnelly's head. And a turnover, Chippewa.
Well, one of the 3 keys we mentioned was Chippewa hanging out of the basketball, not doing it. That's already their 6th turnover here in the opening 3+ minutes of the game.
8-1 Norwayne at the 4:47 mark. Bobcats will throw in about 3/4 court. DeMassimo gets it. Chippewa setting up the 2-2-1. DeMassimo on the backcourt. Lobs top side on the right. Maybaugh back to DeMassimo, middle of the floor. DeMassimo up top on the right, got it knocked loose and stolen away by Marshall. Marshall with the steal over to Lewis. Lewis to the forecourt, she comes. Chippewa looking for their opening field goal. Marshall drives, gets to the rim, and put it up and got fouled. And that's going to be on Rupp, sending Delaney Marshall to the line with Norwayne up 8-1. 4:21 here in this opening quarter. Marshall's had a very good year. She's taken a step up as now a junior. Went from single digits to nearly 15 a ball game this season. plus leading Chippewa in steals and assists. And the foul shot good. McKenna Hayden checks in for the first time. And that's Jake Schaup. Normally 7 in the rotation, 8 max for the Bobcats. And Chippewa, 6 to 7 is what they go. Marshall's next one hit the rim, glass came off. Rebound tapped and controlled by Bree Regan. Back up top, Era Regan. Driving into the key, turning, hooking it up, glass rimming off. And the rebound tapped out of bounds, and we'll go back over to Norwayne. 8-2 Norwayne, 4-12 opening quarter. And here comes the Chippewa pressure, which has done a good job in this opening quarter. And the backcourt, Klein with it, and lobs to Massimo. She'll cross the timeline, middle of the floor. Chippewa back into a straight man. DeMassimo up top, gives to Klein, high on the right, above the arc. At the high post, Maybaugh turning, dropping it inside. Freilich kicks back out top. Klein drives baseline, flipped it in, deflected by Lewis, and went over to Hayden. DeMassimo on the left wing, driving back out front. Hayden will come into the middle, get it knocked loose. Maybaugh top of the key, a long three, went up, barely hit the front of the rim. Lewis rebound. Chippewa getting a lot of hands on the ball defensively. 8-2 Norwayne, 3:30 in the opening quarter. Donnelly with the ball, over a screen, and over on the right sideline, give it to Marshall. Marshall checked by Hayden, one of Norwayne's best on-ball defenders. Bree Regan up top with it, over on the left, handing to Lewis around the arc. Now she'll drive it inside. Spin on Freilich, put it up, no good. And Freilich then got the rebound. The outlet to Klein, who fires down the floor to Hayden on the left. She wasn't ready for it and went off her hands and out of bounds, and a Norwayne turnover.
Well, the one thing we're seeing, Norwayne playing the perimeter tight against Chippewa, who will shoot threes. Era Regan by far their best three-point shooter. And Ali DeMassimo doing a nice job, not necessarily face guarding, but playing her tight on the perimeter.
Marshall down low. Great pass into Lewis. Kicked it on the right wing. As we saw the other night here at Elyria Cath, they're letting him play. Regan flips it up with the left hand, left of the key. No good. The rebound in the outlet, and a whistle, and a charging foul. And I believe that's Maybaugh, as she crashed into Regan around the timeline. So Maybaugh picks up the foul, and that's her second, I do believe, in this opening quarter. It was on the pass-off, and she'll have to leave with 2:42 to go in the opening quarter. Is it just her first? I thought she picked up one down here, but I'm not sure. So Marshall into the forecourt, had a pass deflected, stolen away by Hennico. DeMassimo goes the other way, line lane, got it blocked and was fouled. So good play by Hennico, who's into the ball game, and the recipient will be DeMassimo on the line, trying to add to an 8-2 Norwayne lead. 2:29 opening quarter.
And you could be right, Mike. Otherwise, Maybaugh still might be in the ball game.
Might have been just getting a little early rest, which is possible. DeMassimo's free throws up and good. Norwayne's best foul shooter. She's 78% from the line this season.
Norway now 2 of 3 at the stripe here in the opening quarter.
9-2 Cats. Second one, good. And here comes Chippewa. Final 2.5 minutes of the opening period. Into the forecourt. Bree Regan skips left, Donnelly. Donnelly on the deck, picked it up. Back up front, Lewis. Lewis with the ball near the top of the horn. Behind her to Donnelly, who faked, and a whistle. And they're going to call a travel up top. So Chippewa, which averages 14 turnovers in the ball game, half of that here in the opening quarter.
8 turnovers. They're 0 of 5 from the floor. They've yet to hit a field goal. 2 of 4 at the free throw line, accounting for their only points.
Norwayne got the opening 6 quickly, but the Cats have not run away. 10-2 they lead as we approach 2 minutes in the quarter.
Well, they're having trouble too. 5 turnovers themselves.
Klein down low, whipped it inside, and the pass from Hayden to Freilich, and she got fouled. So Freilich will go to the, or did she just a knockaway? They're going to say no foul. Knockaway, that means that Norwayne will trigger baseline left. Out of bounds and lob it up top to Klein. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 10-2 Norwayne. DeMassimo high screen roll with Freilich, comes over it and then drops it into Freilich, into a double team, almost stolen. Back up front they get it. DeMassimo works over to the right wing. really concentrating, trying to get at the Freilich. They do. She turns, put it up, missed it, and then got her own rebound and missed it again, but was fouled. Well, it's not like Chippewa doesn't have bodies around her. Those are dangerous entry passes, but Freilich's done a good job just attacking the basketball as a post. And sometimes post players don't do that. They sit back and wait, but she hasn't. So the sophomore on the line for 2. And the foul shot up and in. Mac Oilfield Service wishes the very best for all high school athletes, providing hauling, dirt work, and oilfield maintenance across the region. Best of luck from Mac Oilfield Service. So Freilich 2 of 3 from the line. And next one is up, in and out. Lewis rebounds. And ball went out of bounds, and they're touched last by Chippewa. A little trap on the backcourt. And it has been a disaster of an opening quarter for Chippewa. 11-2 Norwayne. Klein to throw in, up top Hennico. Klein flashes into the middle, catches, turns, shoots, and hits. 13-2 Norwayne. Klein's first 2. Minute and a half to go in the opening quarter. Up top, Bree Regan on the right. Regan looks to the sideline, top of the key, Lewis. Skip left to Marshall, bounces down low. Era Regan, posted, turns, hooks it up, no good. Rebound Freilich. 70 seconds in the quarter, all Norwayne, 13-2. Klein on the left. Klein with the basketball up top. Covered up by Marshall. She'll drive into the middle. Marshall knocked it loose, but it rolled over to DeMassimo. Hayden bounce inside. Freilich turns right wing. Klein throws a 3. That's off the rim. The rebound tap and went to Chippewa. Era Regan the board. 45 seconds in the quarter. Chippewa still without a field goal. Just 2 free throws. Up top with it, Bree Regan on the right to Goodrich. Goodrich into the corner, Lewis. 30 seconds in the quarter. 13-2 Norwayne. Lewis works into the middle, kicked it to the sideline. The 3 by Goodrich is good. Lucy Goodrich, 28-3, makes it 13-5. Chip Norwayne, 20 seconds in the quarter. Klein into the forecourt. Klein with the basketball up the left sideline. And got inside, nowhere to go, and that's going to be a travel. With 11 seconds back to Chippewa. Quickly, Rupp will check back in. 13-5 in favor of Norwayne. Chippewa will come down the floor with Era Regan. Across the timeline, 8 seconds of the quarter. Regan up top, over a screen, picked it up. Left wing, Bree Regan, 3 seconds. Got to shoot. Left sideline, or fires inside the arc, and it's short at the first period horn. End of 1 in the regional title game. Norwayne 13 and Chippewa 5.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategies. It starts strategy.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon.
13-5 Norwayne at the end of a quarter. Numbers after 1. Norwayne 4 of 11 shooting it. They were 1 of 3 on threes and 4 of 6 at the line. Chippewa just 1 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 1 on their threes, and 2 of 4 at the line. 7-6 rebound advantage Chippewa. Turnovers 9 in the opening quarter for the Chips. Norwayne turned it over 6 times.
So it'll be Chippewa basketball to begin the second quarter. 13-5 Norwayne. And up top with it, basketball controlled by Bree Regan. Threw it inside to Marshall, and the pass never got there. Deflected and stolen away. Massimo to the forecourt, high in the left to Mayball. Mayball with the ball up top, comes over a screen. Back to Massimo. Up top with it is Hayden. Massimo top of the key and a long three went up and in. Massimo, who's got now 23s on the season, makes an 11-point Norwayne lead.
Second three of the night for her. She's got 8.
Rupp knocked it away, stole it away, and Mayball's got a run out down the floor, up and in. Like Norwayne started the ball game. Couple of quick hoops, and suddenly it's 18-5. Into the forecourt basketball. Bree Regan up top and a whistle off of the ball. And a timeout, Chippewa. 7:13 and a half, 18-5 Norwayne. Back after this.
Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
18-5 Norwayne. If you're Katie Miller, good timeout. What do you do?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Exactly. This is the third time you played them this year. You played them 3 last year. Somehow you got to come up with a different script, and it's tough to do. Norwayne playing very confident basketball right now, both ends.
Well, it just starts with hanging on to the basketball first and foremost. 11 turnovers here for Chippewa.
Marshall driving inside. Good move. Put it up. Contact. And shot was no good, and the rebound controlled by Hayden. Then she got it stolen away by Regan. Inside to Lewis, up in, and fouled. So good steal by Bree Regan. And Myra Lewis, the hoop, the hit, and will be on the line for the three-point chance.
Well, and that's one thing. They've turned Norwayne over. That's Norwayne's 7th turnover, but it's the first time tonight that those turnovers have led directly to points. Chippewa needs more of that.
That's the second foul of the ball game on Hannah Freilich. She'll stay out for the time being. Hayden will leave. Klein will check back in. So Lewis at the line, the three-point opportunity for the junior. And the foul shot, back of the iron, no, and the rebound, Maybach. Maybach, by the way, clarified, just 1 foul, not 2. Made that mistake early. It shall not happen again. Maybach to DeMassimo, her pass intercepted by Marshall, down the floor, up and in. We mentioned Marshall, 78 steals coming in. She's got a couple tonight. So momentum for the Chips, back to within 9, 6:30 in the second. Up top with it, Maybach. On the right to DeMassimo. Up top, DeMassimo picked it up. High post, Freilich, back to DeMassimo. 3 went up and no good, and the rebound, Lewis. The outlet to Regan. Into the forecourt, Bree Regan. Top of the key to the right, Marshall. Baseline, got inside, flipped it to Lewis, who wasn't there. Rolled up top. DeMassimo and Regan were going to tie each other up. And on the arrow, it goes back over to Norwayne. 6:07 in the second, 18-9. Bobcats lead. Tomorrow we'll be at Lake High School, Smithville, and Central Catholic, and a D6 regional title game for the girls. That is a 4:30 start time tomorrow.
And like tonight, 2 teams that know each other real well.
Yeah, played late in the season as well. Central won that by 6 3 weeks ago. So Maybach left to the key, nowhere to go, ran right over a defender. Lucky there was no charge. Instead, the ball rolled out front. DeMassimo's got it at the right point. Give it to Hayden, top of the key. DeMassimo back on the right. Looks, waits, up front Hayden. Maybach to top of the horn with it. And gives to DeMassimo. And she'll fire the 3. That's off the front of the iron, but the rebound Hayden. And back up top. Maybach on the left wing will drive it inside, get right to the hole with a reverse up and in. Maybach, another easy drive and a hoop, and she has 8.
And made possible again by the offensive rebound. Second board for Hayden off the bench.
Right wing 3, firing Donnelly up and in from the sideline. Emmy Donnelly's triple. 20-12, Norwayne. 5:10 second quarter. Maybach to the forecourt up top. Maybach, right hand, now goes back to the left in no man's land. Got it knocked loose, but it went over to Freilich, who gave it to DeMassimo. She went inside, missed the shot. Rebound, Freilich back up and in. Freilich just too much for Chippewa to handle right now. And they lead by 10.
Yeah, that was her 6th rebound of the opening half.
Her first field goal. She has 4. On the right is Elyria. Top of the key to Lewis. Over on the left sideline, handing off to Donnelly. Up front, Regan got away from DeMassimo to Donnelly, and she was so open, she wasn't sure what to do, and little stutter step with a travel.
Turnover number 13 for Chippewa.
Norwayne by 10, 4:27, third quarter. Winner likely gets Portsmouth, the defending state champion in D5. Portsmouth playing Tuskegee Valley in a matchup tomorrow. So we'll find that opponent for this team tomorrow. Freilich had a pass stolen away. Another steal by Marshall. Down the floor, up and in. And Jake Shout not happy. Timeout called by Norwayne. 22-14. Bobcats lead Chippewa 4:13 in the half. Back after this.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat, Honda, Vortex Power Equipment, plus Milwaukee Power Tools and Carhartt Clothing and Footwear. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country.
Well, this could be a lot bigger of an advantage for Norwayne. They're shooting 45%, the rate of 18, but like Chippewa, they're getting hit with turnovers. 9 now in the ball game here in the opening half.
Yeah, Chippewa's pressure, both in the full and half court, affecting Norwayne. Klein over to Hayden, still in the backcourt, lobs topside Freilich. Right sideline to Massimo and up front. On the left is Hayden. Hayden whip it into the corner to Hennico. Klein high on the left, inside 4 minutes and a half, 22-14 Norwayne. Klein on the sideline needs help. Lobbing to Freilich, who couldn't control it. Going out of bounds, lobbed it back up front. Norwayne a little unsettled offensively right now. Klein up top, middle of the floor. Maybaugh resting on the bench. Klein over to the right sideline. Looks inside to Massimo trying to post. Not open. Klein picked up the dribble. Nobody's coming to the ball, so Klein's pass deflected out of bounds. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Norwayne struggling in the half court right now, but they're up 8, 3:27 and a half. DeMassimo will throw in baseline right. And just like that, Maybaugh will pop back up and get back in for Norwayne. She's kind of the stabilizer for the Bobcats. And will come in and they'll bounce it to her. Maybaugh on the right sideline. Now backs in on Regan, shoots over, in and out. And the rebound, Lewis. Lewis up the sideline, will bring it herself onto the right. Top of the key behind her to Marshall. Marshall driving into the middle, stopped at the foul line, got it knocked loose. It's rolling around and a whistle. And a held ball. This time it stays with Chippewa with 3:10 and a half.
Well, I got to mention, we talked about Freilich dominating. Chippewa, though, holding its own, getting out rebounded by just 1. And Myra Lewis, a big reason. She's already got 6 boards herself.
Or even in the second quarter, was 13-5 Norwayne after 1. Lob it up top to Elyria. So Norwayne hasn't been able to get away from Chip yet. Foul line, Lewis. Lewis flipped it to the right, Marshall. Marshall put it on the deck to the elbow, still with a dribble, backdoor cut. Goodrich trapped inside on the wing, Bree Regan. Skipped it cross court, Lewis, faked a 3. Lewis driving on Freilich, who's got 2 fouls, but is out there. Goodrich high on the left with 2:45 in the half. Bree Regan comes to get it and went backdoor. Marshall, great pass to Lewis. She banked it up and too strong. Glass rim rebounded by Freilich. Into the forecourt, Norwayne with Maybaugh. Norwayne up 8, 2:30 in the half. Maybaugh over a screen. Left elbow, backs it up inside. Freilich wide open and good. Little screen roll. Chippewa forgot about the screener. And 10-point lead, 2:15 and a half for Norwayne. Bree Regan the other way up top. Over to the left wing with it. And skipped it cross-court Marshall. Marshall on the right. Covered up by Hayden. Baseline Lewis. And her mid-range jump went over the hoop. Rebounded by Mayball, who will run up the middle of the floor to the left of Massimo. She spins, put it up. Good. Transition hoop for Norwayne, and they're up 12 with 1:50 and a half.
DeMassimo in double figures now. She's got 10.
Up top with it is Bree Regan. Put it on the deck. Kicked it left wing. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Turnover Chippewa. 1:43 and a half.
You know, I've mentioned it once. I'll mention it again. DeMassimo face guarding Era Regan. Regan hasn't even attempted a shot in the opening half.
26-14 Norwayne. 140 and a half. Half-court trap by Chippewa. DeMassimo picked up the dribble. No one was around her, but Freilich up top to help. Back to DeMassimo, high on the right. Give it to Mayball. Mayball, middle of the floor, drives right at the key. Pull up, jump shot, good. That's something we have not seen a lot out of her, that mid-range game. A lot more of that last year, but that was smooth there, and suddenly she's got 10. And a steal by DeMassimo, and an easy run out the other way, up and in. 16-point lead, and 8 straight by Norwayne with 106 and a half. Timeout Chippewa. It's 30-14 Bobcats. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Well, an 8-0 run by Norwayne over the last 2 minutes, and suddenly they've opened it up 30-14 with 106 and a half.
Well, whether in transition like we saw a moment ago or in the half court, Norwayne has found its rhythm offensively. They're shooting 73% from the floor this quarter. They're 8 of 11 overall, and they've hit their last 4 in a row.
And where are the looks coming from again?
Everything in.
Everything within about a 6-foot arc around the hole. Chippewa ball with 1 minute to go in the half. Marshall up top, top of the key. Era Regan with it, guarded by Klein. Regan looks, triple threat position, put it on a deck, and came over a screen. That was illegal. We're going to call the foul on Bree Regan, not set on that pick. And with 52 seconds in the half, Norwayne will inbounds up 16. It was 13-5 after a quarter. Mayball in the backcourt, giving to Klein. Then back to Mayball. Into the forecourt on the left is Hayden. She drives, put it up, got it blocked by Era Regan, who then got the rebound and was fouled. That's only the second foul of the quarter on Norwayne. Chippewa's only been whistled for 1.
That's Freilich, so that's her 3rd foul.
Fortunately for Norwayne, they're up 16 as she leaves with those 3 fouls and 6 points. 41 seconds and a half. DeMassimo with 12, 10 for Mayball to lead the Norwayne offense. Marshall to the forecourt over a wing on the left. Hayden fell down. Marshall give it top of the key. Era Regan drive, slipped it into Lewis, who put it up and around the rim and in. Nice little screen roll game. 25 seconds and a half. Norwayne to the forecourt. Mayball up top and on the left. Holding with 15 seconds. Mayball comes over a screen, top of the key, reverses, and flipped to the sideline to Rupp. Her 3 went up and in and out. And the rebound, Mayball, 5 seconds, put it back up, no good. Rebound, Regan, outlet Marshall. 2 seconds, Marshall fires at the timeline, no good at the horn. Halftime of the girls' regional title game. Norwayne in front of Chippewa, 30-16. We'll go back in studio. Halftime news update coming next.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester. At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served the area. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by 406 North Erie Street in Massillon or find us online at homeapplianceco.net.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Orville's Malachi Gray. Malachi scored 21 points and had 12 rebounds in a 75-64 sectional championship win over West Geauga. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to area teams in the tournament.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. You know, I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester and Gary's drive-thru in Orville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
At Elyria Catholic High School, halftime of this girls Division 5 regional final. And at the half, Norwayne leading Chippewa 30-16. Norwayne led 13-5 at the end of a quarter and then outscored Chippewa 17-11 in the second. And again, it's a 14-point 30-16 Norwayne advantage as we get set for quarter number 3. We take a look at your halftime stats. In the opening half, Norwayne shot it well, 46%, 12 of 26 overall. They were 2 of 7 on their three-point attempts and 4 of 6 on free throws. Chippewa, 40%, 6 of 15 overall and 2 of 2 on threes. Chippewa also 2 of 5 at the line. A 13-11 rebound advantage for Norwayne. And the turnovers, lots. Chippewa turned it over 16 times. Norwayne turned it over 9 times. Individually, Norwayne being paced by Ali DeMassimo, the 5'9 senior with a game-high 12. Also in double figures, senior Ava Maybaugh. She has 10 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Sophomore Hannah Freilich, 6 points and 7 rebounds. And Courtney Klein had the other 2 for Norwayne. Chippewa, meanwhile, best of the bunch was junior Delaney Marshall's 5. After that, junior Myra Lewis had 4 points to go along with 6 rebounds, 3 apiece for Lucy Goodrich and Emmy Donnelly, and then Era Reagan with 1 to round out the Chippewa scoring. Again, halftime, Norwayne on top, 30-16 winner, a regional championship, and into the state Final Four in Division 5 in Dayton coming up next week.
So we are about ready for the third quarter of basketball here at Elyria CAF. Norwayne 23-2. 2 stumbles, Waynedale and Highland. that has been it. They've been the targeted team this year and came through a Wayne County Athletic League that had 5 teams playing for district titles last weekend. One more still alive. That's Smithville tomorrow against Canton Central Catholic. 4:30 tip time from Lake as they meet for the second time this year. So Bobcat basketball to start things. Mayball up top. Picked up the dribble, lobbed it into Freilich, middle of the key, turns into a double team. On the wing to Klein, who drives. The runner spun in and out. Rebound tapped out long, went to Goodrich. Chippewa the other way into the forecourt. Up top with it is Marshall. Marshall with the basketball near the top of the key. Flipped it high to Era Regan. She spun over a screen, lobbed down low, bad pass. Intended for Marshall, but too high for her and out of bounds.
You know, Mike, we talked about 3 keys. Shooting it well, Chippewa has. Rebounding, they've done that. It's just been the turnovers. Now 17 for the ball game. 2 more turnovers than shot attempts.
Yeah, and that means not able to get shots up because of giveaways like that. Is simply a lost possession. Chippewa, little 3-quarter court, Klein up the sideline and stepped on the sideline after pressured by Lewis and Goodrich. Norwayne themselves has had some ball handling difficulties.
Yeah, 10 now.
So 30-16 Norwayne, just underway third quarter. Marshall over a screen will drive it right to the hole, put it up and in. Norwayne was flat-footed as Marshall scores. That is 7 for Delaney Marshall. Her and Bree Regan each with that. Maybell up top and over to the wing on the right. She looks. DeMassimo posted not open. Rupp skips it on the left side. Freilich back top of the key, Maybell. Klein high on the right. And Freilich top of the horn, left wing. Inside, DeMassimo posted. Turns into the middle and just simply fell down and threw the ball out of bounds. Got her feet tied up with Goodrich and lost the handle. Turnover Norwayne. 12-point lead. 6:40 in the third for Norwayne. Chippewa trying to slice into it. Marshall got bumped coming around the screen. And top of the key to Era Regan, and her long 3 went up and short and out of bounds. And Hayden will check back in early in this third quarter for Norwayne.
First shot attempt of the night for Era Regan. We mentioned 52 made threes, by far their best deep threat.
Averaging 12 points on the season. So Mayball will throw in. Norwayne goes small with Hayden in for Freilich. Into the forecourt, Mayball up top. Will dribble it into the middle of the key. Bouncing to Hayden, who got it blocked away by Lewis. Marshall rebounds. One-on-one down the floor. Line lane. Ran over Klein. No call. They both go down. Shot didn't go. Rebounded by Norwayne. Now to Massimo 1-on-2. She'll try. Put it up on the run. Missed everything. Rebound Chippewa. The outlet down the floor. Era Regan. Her pass deflected away by Klein, but controlled by Chip. And Marshall's left wing threes off the iron. Rebound fought for. Norwayne has it. And then Mayball promptly threw it away. Chippewa has it back. Lewis, Regan up and in. Not sure what that last 45 seconds was, but Chip got 2 points out of it to get back within 10.
First 2 of the night for Bree Regan.
30-20 Norwayne and a steal. Mayball had her pocket picked by Regan, who then threw it inside and threw it right back away. DeMassimo got the steal back. Klein into the forecourt to Mayball. Mayball in the middle of the floor to the left. 5:20 in the third. 30-20 Norwayne. Top of the key with it, Mayball. Back out front to Klein. Klein will dribble it into the middle, get all the way to the rim, but before she put it up, we're going to get a whistle and a bumping foul on Chippewa. First foul of the third quarter.
Well, Norwayne had a great finish to the first half. Went hot into the locker room. They've come out cold. They missed their opening 3 shots. And after 9 first half turnovers, they've turned it over 4 times here in the opening 2+ minutes of the third.
Mayball up top of the basketball. And lobbing down low to Massimo, posted. Turns baseline. The shot, glass rim and out. And the rebound, Era Regan. Up to Bree Regan up the right sideline. Bounce to Lewis. Lewis up front. 5 minutes in the third. Norwayne by 10. Bree Regan on the deck, left of the key, will get all the way to the rim. Up, no good. Rebound, she got her own. On the wing, Goodrich's three, short off the rim, and the rebound loose. Banged into, and Klein hustles to get it. 4:45 in the quarter. Norwayne hasn't scored in the third. Chippewa has 2 hoops. Norwayne by 10. Mayball up top of the basketball, over to the left, checked by Donnelly on the switch. Hayden, top of the key. And DeMassimo will come in the middle of the floor. She's up top, and on the right to Klein. Klein, give it to Mayball, trying to post, and her pass deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay with Norwayne with 4:21 in the third. Sterling Farm Equipment having their annual Customer Appreciation Day. It's March 10th, 9 to 4 that day at the Wayne County Fairgrounds Event Center. Great deals, great food, great fellowship. So Norwayne will trigger baseline right, up 10, nearing the midway point of the third. Klein looks, waits, nobody moving, bouncing inside. It got tipped and went to Hayden. Back to Klein on the wing, skipped it inside to Massimo, turns and got fouled. So DeMassimo will go to the line, trying to get Norwayne's first points here in this third quarter with 4:15 to play.
Well, one thing that Norwayne hasn't done, despite Chippewa busy hands inside, continuing to work it inside, not settling for those outside shots, and DeMassimo will head to the line for the second time tonight.
12 for her, free throw around the rim and out. Tomorrow, 3 boys district games to keep tabs on in the afternoon. All 3:30 start times. Division 5, Triway plays Lutheran East. Norwayne plays Chagrin Falls. And Central Christian plays Heartland Christian in D7. And then tomorrow night, 3 more 7 o'clock tips in D6. Smithville, Andrews Osborne, Highland Buckeye Trail, and then Hillsdale, McDonald. Second free throw good by DeMassimo. It's an 11-point Norwayne lead midway through the third. Meanwhile, down inside, Donnelly gave it off to Marshall. Good pass. The layup, no good. Rebound, Lewis put it back up, fouled and scored. Myra Lewis doesn't take a lot of shots, but she's done a good job here in this regional on the glass, both the other night and tonight.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of getting rebounds, especially offensive ones. Second chance points right there. She's now got 6 to go along with 7 boards.
She had 14 rebounds the other night in the Chippewa win. So free throw upcoming for Lewis. Line to the right. 57% shooter for the year, up and in. Chippewa just hanging in the neighborhood, down 8. 3:50 in the third. Klein on the right, bouncing inside. Freilich back in, got it knocked loose and was fouled. Well, when all else fails, go into the paint. And Hannah Freilich 2 free throws.
Well, much easier to stick around a ball game when the opponent's not hitting shots. Norwayne still without a field goal here in the third quarter.
Freilich has 6, and free throw rattles in and out. 2 of 5 for the foul line.
Norwayne as a team now 5 of 9.
On the season, 62%. Not a great number. Second free throw good. Norwayne by 9, 3:45 in the third. Marshall high on the right with the basketball. Comes top of the key with it. Kick it on the left wing into the corner. Nobody there. Miscommunication between teammates and the ball out of bounds. Chip turnover. And they're starting to mount.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Achilles heel. 19 now for the ball game. Third here in the third quarter.
Norwayne led by 14 at the half. Klein into the forecourt diagonal pass for Hayden, who catches, puts it up, and gets fouled. Norwayne doing all of their business in the key. They do have DeMassimo 3, but everything else has been in the paint here at Elyria Catholic. As McKenna Hayden will go to the line, and she'll shoot a pair. Hayden, line to the left, the foul shot, good. And averaging 3.5 off the bench, the 5'7" junior. Second foul shot is good. Norwayne has 4 points in the quarter, all from the line. 3:30 in the period, they lead by 11. Basketball up top, and a whistle and a reach-in foul. DeMassimo will pick up her first of the night. Second Norwayne team foul, her in the quarter. 34-23, they lead. And Chippewa will throw in near the top of their bench. But I think Donnelly got a little blood on the uniform, so they'll take care of that. With 3:24 to go here in the third quarter. League rivals meeting up for the third time this year. Of course, state tournament is a little bit different. Last year it was neutral site in the semis. Norwayne went to Mansfield Senior and beat Afrocentric. And a lot of people were upset at that. Coaches were upset. They wanted the Dayton area. So most of the girls' games will be at Wright State in the semis, a handful at UD Arena. Division 5, we don't know. Either Wright State or the semifinals might be at Vandalia Butler High School. We'll know this weekend. We do know it's going to be Friday night. So Chippewa inbounds, down 11, 3:10 in the third. Donnelly high in the left with the basketball. Gives it to a crossing Regan. Left of the key, bouncing back to Donnelly. Kick it right wing. Marshall's three, front rim it off. But the rebound, Donnelly hustled inside and got a pass kicked away. That's pretty good effort by the 5'4 sophomore. 2:54 to go here in the third quarter. Throwing in the backcourt, Bree Regan gets it. Regan with the basketball, middle of the floor. Covered up, works over to the left. Behind her, Marshall. Marshall drives, stop, and they're going to call her for a travel. The one thing Chippewa has tried to overcome all year, they really don't have a true point guard. And in games like this, boy, it is somewhat nice to have someone who is used to handling and get you in an offense. They've struggled a little bit with that. In the backcourt, DeMassimo up the right sideline. Pass kicked out of bounds by Regan. 2:35 in the third. It's been a stagnant quarter for the most part. 7-4. Chippewa in the quarter, but Norwayne leads by 11. Norwayne does not have a field goal in the quarter. Maybaugh, who had 10 and a half, sits on that number. She's in the backcourt, hawked by Donnelly. Maybaugh picked up the dribble out front to Hayden. Hayden looks back to DeMassimo. Left wing three. She'll try it. Miss it off the back iron. Hayden the rebound. Back inside. Freilich up and in. There's that offensive rebounding. Hayden doing the dirty work, and Freilich makes it a 13-point Norwayne lead. 2:10 in the third. Down low. Era Regan turns. Hooked it up off the glass. No good. Freilich rebounds. Norwayne has beat back all challenges in this ball game. Up front, DeMassimo high on the left with 1:50 in the quarter. Over a screen. Pulls up with the right elbow. Skipped it cross-court. Klein, left baseline three. Rim it out. Freilich another board and getting fouled. Hannah Freilich to the line. Two throws with 1:44 in this third quarter.
Well, fourth time she's been to the line tonight. Each of the three previous, she has split the pairs, so 3 of 6 at the stripe for 3 of her 9 points.
So Freilich, first free throw, airborne, good. 37-23 Norwayne. They build that lead back up.
Norwayne now 5 of 7 in the quarter at the free throw line.
Second foul shot up, in and out, no good. The rebound tap. Maybaugh has it back up and in. Rebound, and Lewis comes down a little gimpy on the ankle. Tornado with 3-point possession. 39-23. The lead is at 16 with 1:38 to go in the third quarter.
Maybaugh now 12 points after the stick back to go along with her 6 rebounds. Freilich, meanwhile, now in double figures as well. After she split the pair, she's got 10. You know, Chippewa has tried getting that perimeter open more here in the third quarter. They were 2 of 2 on threes in the first half. They've attempted 4 threes in the quarter but haven't hit on any of them.
While they tend to Lewis, we'll take time. 1:38 in the third. Norwayne is up 16. Back in a moment.
Some call it over-planning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
So Lewis off the floor being helped off. And it'll be Chippewa ball. Final 2 minutes of the third. Norwayne by 16 out of a injury break. Marshall up top with it. Got bumped into, slid it to the right to Goodrich and up top. Elyria the basketball. Norwayne trapping now a little bit for the first time. Marshall one-on-one near the top of the key. Behind her to Donnelly. Donnelly on the floor to the foul line. Up front, Goodrich and a long three up short, out of bounds. With a minute 10 in the third. The winner gets either Portsmouth or Tuskegee Valley. They play tomorrow. By the way, TV played Norwayne the very first game of the year. Norwayne beat them 58-39. That was back around Thanksgiving. But I tried to look inside. On the wing to Massimo. Nobody there, so she'll dribble into the middle, stop, shoot, and miss it. And the rebound and a foul, Norwayne. Maybach came over the top, bumped into Donnelly. And picked up the personal with 32 seconds left in the third quarter. 39-23, Norwayne. Marching to their second straight regional title. Bobcats finally put a Wayne County Athletic League flag up for the first time since 1986 this year. You forget, in their run to state last year, they did not win their own league. Basketball up top. Top of the key with it on the right. Handing back to Marshall. Marshall tried, then she got fouled by Hayden. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. And they're going to say non-shooting foul, so Chippewa will trigger. And throwing inside, Regan bounced off her foot, rolling on the deck. And we're going to get a held ball with 9, now down to 8. The arrow will stay with Chippewa. 8.7 to go. Yeah, by the way, Smithville won the league title last year by a game over Norwayne and Chip. But the Caps have taken that step up with 5 of their top 7 returning, including 4 starters. Inbounds, Regan, 8 seconds. Turning into the middle, Era hooked it up over the left shoulder and in with 3. Norwayne in the backcourt, but Massimo will not be able to get a shot off as we played 3 quarters. Norwayne 39 and Chippewa 25. Fourth quarter here at Elyria Catholic is coming up next.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Elyria, 39-25, Norwayne on top. Norwayne for the ball game 14 of 35 overall, 40%. They're 2 of 9 on threes and 9 of 14 at the line. Chippewa, meanwhile, shooting 10 of 28 for 36%. 2 of 7 on threes, 3 of 6 at the line. Norwayne out-rebounding Chippewa 20-18. And the turnovers, Chippewa with 20 and Norwayne with 13.
So we start the fourth quarter with Norwayne basketball up 14. It was 9-9, the scoring in that quarter. Over on the right to Massimo. Looked inside. Freilich covered up. Now Mayball enters to Freilich, who's got a layup from the right. Up and in. Back to a 16-point lead, matching the biggest for Norwayne, just underway in the fourth. Donnelly on the left and give it to Marshall. Marshall, top of the key. And comes over a screen, drives, pulls up in the key, and gets fouled. So Delaney to the line. Mentioned the games tomorrow. 5 area boys games. Highland playing tonight. I knew that after I said it. And I just checked the score. And with the expansion to 7 divisions, you get some districts, well, they're just not good. Highland's up 40.
Oh, gosh.
In a district title game. And Highland's good. And I think everybody expects them to be at Dayton. They want to compete for a state title in Division 6. There's no doubt about that. But it was 58-18 beating Buckeye Trail.
Yeah, not good.
In a district title. It's just embarrassing. Anyway, you look at it. Not the Highland. They're just dominating. But if that's the best you can do, and that's the case, girls and boys across the state, and a lot of districts anymore because of the way everything's so spread out. Here, it's a 16-point Norwayne lead in the regional finals. Rupp got knocked down near the timeline by Marshall, then helps her up. 41-25 Norwayne. Cats jumped out early. They got 6 in the opening minute. They led 8-1 and have never looked back. They've never trailed. So throwing in will be Norwayne. And Freilich now the scoring leader, right? 15 for Hannah?
She's got 12.
Okay, well, the board's been wrong half the time. That's why I need you. Give me some scoring leaders here in a moment.
Sure thing.
Top of the key to Massimo. DeMassimo looks back out front to Klein. Lobbing inside. Maybaugh, Freilich up, missed it. Freilich up, good. She's going to have 15 in a second.
Yeah, now she's a scoring leader with 14. DeMassimo 13, Maybaugh 12. Those 3 have dominated for Norwayne.
There's your big 3.
Yeah.
Right there. All playing well tonight. 18-point lead, 6:30 to go. Cats romping to another title here in the regional. Up top with it, Goodrich on the right to Lewis. She'll try a 3. Got it. So Lewis back in after that injury slowed her up in the third, and she's had a nice night as Norwayne throws it away. Maybaugh's pass to DeMassimo wasn't ready and went right by her and out of bounds.
Yeah, you're right. Myra Lewis has played well. She's got a team-high 10 after that made 3 to go along with 7 rebounds.
Hartley's Auto Repair, their place to repair your car for dealership quality work at value-driven prices. Veterans and civil service workers get generous discounts. Located off Lincoln Way East in Worcester. Timeout Norwayne. They lead by 15 with 6:14 to play. Back in a moment.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
So we're back here at Elyria Catholic, 63-22. You know, we started coming here recently. You know, it's a little bit of a haul. It's an hour. It's not that bad, but it's a good place to do a game. Even though we're on the corners, we're low. And it's a cool old gym that sits by itself, an arena right next to the high school. So I like the venue.
Yeah, it really is neat architecturally. I like the floor, the way it's done. The stands are great. Really fun place to play and to broadcast from.
So in the forecourt, Chippewa throws it away. Maybaugh to DeMassimo, up and in. 6 minutes to go, 45-28, Norwayne. Lewis high the right with the basketball. Lewis near the elbow on the right, whipped it inside, and McKenna Hayden intercepted. So 5:40 to go. DeMassimo the other way. Up top, high on the left with the ball. Into the corner to Klein. Down low, Donnelly inside, put it up. And taken away by Chippewa. Down the floor to the forecourt, Regan's top of the horn. 3 is up and in. 3 Regan's triple. And we're going to get another timeout with 5:19 to go. It's a 14-point Norwayne lead, 45-31. Back in a moment.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
45-31 Norwayne. Still 5:19 to play here in the girls' regional title game. Highland is into the regionals for the boys. 63-22 tonight over Buckeye Trail. A smooth 39-point win. Thank you for coming. Games will get a little more difficult for Mark Slaybaugh's team, who has aspirations of a title once again. In the forecourt, DeMassimo's pass intercepted by Marshall. Weaving her way down the floor, got bumped up and in. Tough to find a better athlete in the area than Marshall. Hoop and score quickly. Maybaugh the other way for Norwayne.
Marshall now with 9.
Out top, of course, doing most of her damage on the pitch and soccer, but she's turning into a pretty good basketball player too. And on the sideline, a whistle and Norwayne timeout. I just wanted to say pitch.
And you did it well.
Thank you. We got a bevy of timeouts. That's our third timeout in 2 minutes. Dale said break. I listened to the producer. Norwayne's lead is 12. 45-33. Fourth quarter. Back after this.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon.
45-33. Norwayne, you know, once they've got a big lead, they've kind of been a little bit sloppy, which has drawn the ire of their coach here in the final quarter. Chippewa, to their credit, keeps playing hard. If Norwayne's going to advance with 2 more wins, they know they've got to tighten things up.
Yeah, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, and nothing will put a damper on a win tonight, but 15 turnovers, you've got to tighten that up in a big way, and you can tell Coach Schaup knows it. He's not happy right now.
So 45-33 Norwayne. We still got 4.5 to go. 4:40 exactly. As up top is Klein, and on the left of Maybaugh. Maybaugh near the top of the horn. Over to the right sideline. Pass tipped away by Marshall and out of bounds. 4:29 yet. Norwayne only has 15 second half points. They were up 30-16 at the half. So 17-15 in favor of Chippewa in this second half. Basketball to the forecourt. DeMassimo high on the left with the ball. And picked it up, needs some help. Klein gives it to her. And a whistle, and her foot was on the timeline. So a turnover back over to the Lady Chips.
Well, and credit some of that to Chippewa. We talked about over the years whether Denny Schrock or now Katie Miller, they're going to D you up, and they're going to play good defense, and they've not made it easy for Norwayne to hang on to the basketball tonight.
Basketball, Regan up top. Tomassimo on her, over to the left. Give it to Era Regan. Her floater in the key, went up around the rim and off. And the rebound, Maybaugh. Klein up the right sideline, stops in the forecourt, give it back to Maybaugh. 4 minutes to go, Norwayne by 12. Klein with the basketball up the right sideline, stop. See if Norwayne goes back and just drops it into the key, what they've done so well tonight. Maybaugh up top and high on the left. Klein, middle of the floor. Spins, top of the key, driving down low. Got inside, kick to the wing. Norwayne looks like they're playing a little, bring it out and spread offense right now. Not really attacking. Maybaugh high on the left, and that's exactly what they're doing. High post is Freilich, and a whistle when she gets fouled. 3:26 to go, just the second foul on Chippewa here in the quarter.
That'll be on Era Regan, her fourth.
So Norwayne will throw in, and Tomassimo will trigger. And she lobs it to the backcourt to Maybaugh. Maybaugh with the ball. Hawked there by Donnelly, still in the backcourt, topside Freilich. Freilich spun, picked up the dribble, and give it to Tomassimo. And again, Norwayne pulling it out now. Man, on the left side, Freilich. Freilich with the ball. Gives to Maybaugh to left point. Maybaugh dropped to Freilich near the top of the key, dribbling up front. Looking, flipped it on the left wing to Hayden, and she's fouled. Well, if you're Chippewa, you know what? Go for some steals, foul. We mentioned Norwayne is not a great foul shooting team, 62%. But the key is, of course, who's taking those free throws. Ale Tomassimo is an outstanding free throw shooter at 80%. Outside of that, the Cats have struggled this year from the line.
You know, they've done okay tonight, 9 of 14 thus far.
Throwing in is Norwayne, having trouble lobbing up top Freilich. Inside 3 minutes to go. Freilich over on the right. And give it to Tomassimo up top. Pivoting at the right point. Covered up, needing help. Looking. Finally getting back to Klein. Klein up the right sideline to the wing and got bumped and fouled. There's team foul 4. With 2:44 to go in the ball game. 45-33. Norwayne by 12. They're led by 8 after a quarter, by 14 at the half, by 14 after 3. Chippewa got it to single digits briefly in the third. As Lewis will leave, back in comes Goodrich. Better chaser on the floor for Chippewa. Norwayne throws in baseline right. Lob it into the left corner, Klein. Bring the ball back up top and find Tomassimo at the right point. And immediately fouled. And see, that's team foul 5. And you just went out and fouled the best shooter on the floor.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have maybe the numbers, but yeah, that's his court recognition right there. Because Tomassimo is going to the line to shoot a pair.
Tonight, 3 of 4 at the stripe for 3 of her 15.
79%er on the season. And the foul shot, good. 2:37 to go, 13-point Norwayne lead.
Well, Norwayne more made free throws than field goals here in the second half. They've made 6 free throws in the second half, just 5 field goals.
Tomassimo hit them both. 14-point lead as we approach 2.5 to play. Into the forecourt. Era Regan on the left, give it to Donnelly. Donnelly, sideline. Debris Regan back up top. Donnelly with the ball, nice crossover. The floater put up and she got fouled. Yami Donnelly to the line with 2:22 to play. Same name, same stability for over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Your hometown bank, 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. So Donnelly off the bench. Take a look at Chippewa. As the free throw's no good. Era Regan's a senior. Everybody else is back when you take a look. Goodrich, Donnelly, Lewis, Bree Regan, and Marshall. So the Chips will be around again next year. Second foul shot hit the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Maybaugh. In the backcourt, Maybaugh to Tomassimo. Up the left sideline to the forecourt and bumped again and fouled. With 2:12 to go. 47-33 Norwayne.
Well, that was the 8th rebound of the night for Maybaugh. She's had a good ball game, 12 points, 8 boards. Hannah Freilich, double-double. She's got 14 points, 10 rebounds. And DeMassimo at the line where she misses the front end there, leading everybody tonight with 17.
So one more line left, 2:12 to go. Norwayne with a 14-point lead. And DeMassimo's second is good. So 48-33 Norwayne, 2:10 to go. And basketball on the left sideline. Donnelly back up top. Give it inside. Regan turns, hooks it up, missed it. Rebound, Freilich. Freilich in the back court where there's 4 Chippewa defenders. So into the forecourt. Maybaugh, line, lane, and she'll throw it back up top. And Norwayne will again play keep away with 1:45 to go and a 15-point lead. They have never trailed tonight. And up top, Maybaugh to Klein. Fans starting to realize it'll be a good trip back home for them with another regional title. Klein with 1:30 at the right point, lobbing, and she gets fouled. And with 1:25, Norwayne back at the line. 2 more free throws. Portsmouth and Tusky Valley. That's who Norwayne will get next Friday. They play tomorrow at 5. Portsmouth has a couple of losses. 21-4, but you look at the teams they lost to as Klein's free throw is up and no good. They lost Olentangy, really good D1 program. Lost to Blazer, a team out of state. 2 out-of-state teams, and Fairland in their conference, who's also in the regionals, beat them.
Yeah, and they're in the top half, so those two could meet in the state title game potentially.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound flip to Klein, and this time she laid it again and got 2 that way. Down the floor quickly, Regan put it up, missed it. Rebound tap, controlled. Bree Regan put it up, no good. Rebound, Freilich. Into the forecourt with 1:10 to go. Klein will drive, put it up, miss it. And the rebound, Marshall on the run. Marshall to the forecourt line, lane, scooped it, no good. Rebound tip, and went out of bounds with 57 seconds. And I think that's the key. Nobody cares about an unbeaten record. And that's why, whether it's girls or especially boys, you don't see boys teams unbeaten at state tournament. Everybody plays teams because they want to be tested. So 57 seconds to go. Norwayne by 17. Basketball right wing, Lewis baseline. And back up top. Bree Regan with it at the foul line into the left corner to Era Regan. Covered up, needs help. Put it on the deck and fires the tough 3 that hit the front of the rim, and the rebound, Freilich. Final 40 seconds in this one. Norwayne ticking it away for a regional title. DeMassimo up the sideline to the forecourt. Chippewa might be done fouling. 50-33. And a timeout with 26 seconds. We can keep it here. Ron's starting to go over the numbers, post-game, stats story in a moment. Again tomorrow, we're not done with the girls' regional. 4:30 start time tomorrow afternoon from Lake. Division 6, Smithville tangling with Canton Central Catholic. Central beats Smithville by 6, 43-37, late in the season, in the regular season. So that comes up tomorrow. We'll keep tabs on district title games in the afternoon. Triway plays Lutheran East. Norwayne tangles with Chagrin Falls. Triway's up at Cleveland Heights. Norwayne at Firestone against Chagrin. Central Christian plays Heartland Christian. That's at Smithville. Got a lot going on at Smithville. They're hosting 2 D7 games tomorrow at 3:30 and 7. The girls play at 4:30 at Lake. The boys play at 7 at Gilmore. A lot happening in Smithy land. And then tomorrow night, mentioned that Smithville Andrews Osborne game. And Hillsdale plays McDonald tomorrow over in Eastern Ohio also for a district title. Highland has already won one tonight, burying Buckeye Trail 63-22 in Division 6 for the boys. Here, 26 seconds to go. Norwayne throws in and up the sideline. Norwayne just dribbling it out. 50-33, they lead it. Tomasimo high on the left to Freilich with 15 seconds at the top of the key and a whistle. And I guess we get a bumping foul. Not all that aggressive, but it will put Freilich on the line to maybe add to that Norwayne lead with 13 seconds remaining. And it does give Norwayne the opportunity to empty the bench. Freilich, just a solid all-around game tonight again for her. Sophomore came in and averaging a double-double.
Yeah, she had it tonight. 14 points and 13 boards as she tries to get a couple more here at the stripe.
So they're letting sub now, even though there's 2 free throws. So Norwayne can pull out their top 6. Freilich remains out because she's at the line with 13 seconds to go. The foul shot no good. 50-33 right now. Another outstanding year for Chippewa. 18 wins. They'll finish 18-9 with a third of those losses to Norwayne. Second free throw, back iron, no. Rebound, Freilich got it again, and back up top to Hennico. 10 seconds, and that should do it. Hennico's going to hold up top. And a whistle, no. We're going to get a foul for some reason with 3 seconds to go in the ball game. 50-33. In favor of Norwayne. So foul shot for the Bobcats. Make it 51-33 because line to the left, Ryan Urban. Freshman able to get it on the floor, throw her free throw up and in. So that's a nice little thing for Urban. She'll get one more with 3 seconds to go. Up and in again. So 52-33 will be your final tonight as Chippewa's final shot comes up short. Bobcats going to the regional once again. And they do it leading start to finish here tonight as they knock off Chippewa 52-33. We'll take time. Postgame stats and story coming up next.
Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Bobcats heading back to the state Final Four. It'll be in Dayton somewhere next Friday. 52-33, they beat Chippewa tonight. Ron's got all the numbers.
Well, 52-33, as Mike mentioned, Norwayne led from start to finish. It was 13-5 at the end of a quarter. Norwayne led 30-16 at the half, took a 39-25 lead into the fourth, and a 52-33 19-point victory. Tonight, Norwayne shot 45% from the floor. They were 18 of 40, and as we mentioned, pretty much stuck inside, just 2 of 9 on threes. Got to the line a lot tonight, weren't great, 58%, where they were 14 of 24. Chippewa, meanwhile, 34% shooting. They were 13 of 38 overall, 40% on threes, where they were 4 of 10, but only 30% at the line. They were 3 of 10 tonight. Norwayne ended up out-rebounding Chippewa 27-20. And turnovers tonight, Chippewa with 21. Worth noting, 16 of those were in the first half. Norwayne, meanwhile, turned it over 16 times themselves. Individually in the ball game, senior Ali DeMassimo, a game-high 18 points to lead everybody. Also in double figures for Norwayne, Hannah Freilich, the 6'1 sophomore, a double-double, 14 points to go along with 14 rebounds. Senior Ava Maybaugh, another good game, 12 points and 8 rebounds for her. After that, sophomore Courtney Klein had 4. 2 tonight for junior McKen Hayden, and then Ryan Urban, the freshman, 2 late in the ball game to round out the Norwayne scoring. Individually for Chippewa, best of the bunch was junior Myra Lewis. She played well tonight, 10 points and 7 boards for her. After that, junior Delaney Marshall had 9. 5 tonight for junior Bree Regan, and then 3 for junior Lucy Goodrich, 3 for sophomore Emmy Donnelly, and 3 for senior Era Regan. Again, it all adds up to a Norwayne victory and a regional title as they top Chippewa 52-33. Norwayne now 24-2 on the season. Chippewa bows out of the tournament at 18-9.
Let's start with Chip. Another good year, and it ends in the regional. Can't get over that hump with Katie Miller's team right now. But again, almost everybody back. They're going to be heard from again next year. You just know that. They have that kind of program.
Well, you were talking about a moment ago about other schools, but again, Canfield, Glen Oak, Medina Highland, Laurel, St. V. They're one of those programs. It doesn't matter wins and losses. They're going to play up, and as we've seen year after year, they're going to make deep runs in the tournament partly because of that.
Could not get past Norwayne. Bobcats, the king of the hills in the Wayne County Athletic League. They've been hunted all year. They will be the hunter next week. They likely get Portsmouth, the team they lost to in the state title game last year. Portsmouth plays Susquehanna Valley tomorrow. It's going to be in Dayton somewhere, whether it's Vandalia, Butler, or Wright State next Friday night. We don't know. We'll find that over the weekend. But start to finish, they've answered all comers in this regional. They look good doing it. You know, a couple of missteps here or there, but you can't fault the effort because it was there.
Well, this is a community, again, 40 years since the last conference championship. Last year and this year, uncharted territory a year ago for what Norwayne did, making its run to the state title game. Expectations coming back were big, but it's one thing to have the expectations. Another thing, as you mentioned, being the hunted all year, to finish the job, able to punch your ticket back to Dayton. An impressive job by Jake Schaup and his staff.
We're not done with the regional championship games. Tomorrow, 4:30 tip. Pete will join me at Lake for Smithville and Canton Central Catholic. That'll do it here at Elyria Cath tonight. Thanks to Ron and for Dale back in studio. I'm Mike. Norwayne is state bound for the second straight year. Bobcats knock off Chippewa tonight for the regional title, 52-33. Thanks for listening.